Alrighty here. Just gonna finish out this little game delay before we jump into draft. Here is Ale finishing off, I guess, some discussion about champion pick ban percentages here. Now we're jumping on in here. So PSG, Talon versus HLE. PSG looking for their first win at this tournament. HLE did secure their first win yesterday against Fnatic. Unfortunately, the trickeries of Whipple unable to solve or get Fnatic their first win here. And this, I'd like to actually, hopefully that I'm hoping that PSG is actually going to make an adjustment to their draft. I really like the Aphelios on Unified. I really like having that late game carry and that monster carry in the Aphelios. I really just hope that Maple picks a laner, a champion with greater agency, because I really don't think the Tryndamere is going to work out like a lot of teams or scrims thinks it's going to work out. I think it's a great way to make space, but unfortunately with how that game against RNG went for PSG yesterday, they got pretty blasted by it. So jumping into the bans, we had Irelia and Talia for PSG and the Lucian. So getting rid of that superpower pick in the Lucian, Zoe and Xin Zhao getting banned out, and the Lee Sin. So removing Rivers, moving several first pickable characters here. And this is actually going to knock out half of the standard jungle meta. And Hanabi going to go bold here. This could go on the Maple, but it's most likely Hanabi. A blind pick Jace being hovered. And the Yumi's going to get caught in. Oh, this is going to be exciting. This is going to be very exciting. We've seen very powerful things with the Yumi. Typically, I think one of the most fun combos we've seen was a Yumi paired up with a Talon, because then that puts two characters fully empowered and enabled to go across the entire map and blow kids up. So what is HLE going to counter with? And the Draven. Oh, that is gonna be hurtful. Draven with those spinning axes is going to hurt Kaiwing so much here. And that kind of puts PSG on the back foot, because I would really expect Def to be able to play this out and play this well, which and Unified and Kaiwing are kind of left to just take the misfortune. So the misfortune Yumi bot lane. So HLE here and ready for a counter pick. They're going to take the Camille. I wonder if they're just interpreting the Jace hover as what's going to come. So HLE securing their AD carry and their top laner for their first round of draft. And Morgan's been pretty competent at least through the level of play that was in plans. So this could be pretty good for him. And Jin picked up for Unified. So a little curious about this one. Misfortune, I guess, just going to fall through here. So Misfortune falling out of favor like on one more game, which is quite surprising. It's been a super power pick. The lethality build just melts the squishy team builds that we're seeing these days so quickly. That's going to be a LeBlanc for Maple. So Maple finally grabbing what has been a pretty much like near 100% ban rate for the LeBlanc. It should be able to provide some agency. It just depends on if the priority is going to be in their favor. And I don't suspect Chove is going to let Maple get out of lane too much. Willer going to get his Jarvan. So could have some good proactive play here. I think because of the priority for Scuttle Crabs that ganks, even the level 2 cheese ganks from Jarvan just are not plausible, are not a good option. Because losing both Scuttles can just swing the entire like draft and swing the entire game over. And then by like, it's about the 10-minute mark that either the game is even or the game is going to start beginning to spin out of control. The Olaf going to get banned away from River. We've seen really good Olaf out of Blabber so far over in Cloud9. I mean, I can't say that it's actually the most feared character in the jungle, but that's really putting River on the back foot here. He's not going to have much else left in terms of aggressive and good dueling junglers. He's kind of, I'm thinking about the Talon now, because the Talon and Zed, we have not seen the Zed much. We saw it maybe once in play-ins and it just didn't come forward much. It didn't get a lot done, but the Talon's been a power pick, and this Yumi may be very well what is trying to get it set up for. And the Lee Sin getting banned out also makes it super viable. Twisted Fate and Trundle getting banned out, so still just 4 bans against PSG. And you can count the 5th one for the Talia. that's like five. Yeah, that's five junglers removed for River to play. And so really smart on HLE to grab their jungler and then just put River in a bind. And really, I think they're just pushing him onto the Talon. The Nami's going to be banned out to, I guess, really lower the potency of Deft on this Draven. But I think HLE are actually trying to position PSG Talon to take Talon as their jungler. And I think I really want to see if they can actually play this one out, or that they have a clear game plan to punish what is a pretty much full clear. I feel like I've reckoned that Talon does 2 full clears before he actually starts to get work done on the map here. Zero going to be picked up for Chovy, which is felt like a pretty standard pick out of several Korean mid laners. Very high range champion, very good in the late game, can really get rid of a lot of peel, or really self peel, self mobility. Zero can just do it all, and may even be able to contend a bit for the prio in mid lane, or at least make it hurt for Maple to clear the mid lane. Unify going to grab the Talon. So here's the Talon. It has been picked up, and now you can see if PSG can actually get anything done with it. And now hovering the Gwen. Alright, so Gwen into the Camille is pretty standard matchup so far. It's a swing left or right. Kind of depends on what the junglers or mid laners do to influence that lane. And I can't say I think it's going to end up just being a very interesting laning phase here. And now I think that's a Pyke locked in for Vista. Oh boy, here HLE pulling out the interesting stops here. This is a kill lane bot side. Spinning axes, death from below, hooks. HLE are about to give Unified and Kai Wing a pain clinic. This is actually getting exciting. This is going to be scary here. And Jarvan's going to be able to just lock them in. Lock up Unified and Kai Wing. Yeah, this is going to be really rough here. And this is also a really good sort of engagey front line with Morgan and Willer on the Camille and Jarvan respectively. On the other side, PSG, they're really just flanky. They're very skirmishy. They're very they're going to really enjoy having these numbers advantages, or just these little skirmish fights in the river, in the jungle. And there's not much for really the talent to do against this bot side, unless they find themselves really pushed up to where they can get collapsed on. But just the damage, the CC, the execution, this bot lane is going to be really, really rough here for PSG Talon. I think Zvetis is actually putting out an interaction where the Emperor's Divide doesn't affect Gwen at all when she's in her Hallowed Mist. I'd love to actually know or see that interaction, because I have not seen that before. Okay, we are on Summoner's Rift. Starting out here, it's gonna be 4 pots and boots for the gens. So kind of a very passive situation. They're giving themselves a lot of mobility to dodge out a lot of the skill shots. It's gonna be a standard 4 pots boots, and then longsword with 3 pots. So Draven and Vista here to fight for the situation, and Vista's gone straight to the scanner, so trying to get some of that. Let's deny any vision getting planted. No middle brush in the top or bot lane wards. It's just gonna be a ward here at the tri brush at the entrance to the bot side jungle. Alright, so both teams playing super careful, very default, very line of scrimmage. It looks like it's going to be a blue buff start for both junglers. Alright, so it's going to be like a 4-man invade here. Vista coming in here just to actually get... Oh, he's going to be able to delete this ward. And that goes over to Deft, so they are just trying to index super hard in here for Deft. Prowling Projectile doesn't hit anything. But it's going to be a steal. So it's going to be a stolen red buff. And this... Yeah, so it's going to go over to Will. I was wondering if it was going to go over to the Draven there for a quick second. Prowling Projectile. It's going to get a little poke there onto Vista, but he'll be able to heal that up once he's out of line of sight. Out of vision. Oh, Willer. Oh, just getting rid of the one camp. So this is actually a great adjustment in the patterns release in the jungle pathing here. So Willer's landed level 2 here. They're very. This is actually pretty scary here. Unified. And they know he's here. They're going to start just getting some damage out on him. A lot of auto attacks. He's down to 300 health. So really great coordination there. But level 2 across the board. Oh, they're diving this. This is going to be dead. Hook at point blank range. Oh, he's going to miss it. But no one's actually taken the aggro yet. They're going to dodge out. River has arrived. Oh, he's going to be able to get some damage. He's going to jump over here, but now the damage coming out from Depth. He's going to get the secure onto this. The heal's going to come out from Unified to actually keep him alive here, but Willer's going to walk him all the way in and get the first blood. And this is actually a disaster start here. And River wanting a... Why? Wait. River is running teleport on their jungler. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that ever in a professional game of League. What the fudge? So level 2 cheese dives from Jarvan have occurred, but not exactly in the manner that we thought was going to happen. Alright, so they start this. The teleport comes out just from the jungler. And the thing is, HLE has gotten out scot-free here. Now, wherever gets bound up, he wants to go in on Deft here, but there's just... Willer and Deft are still are able to just turn and burn. And Willer is not concerned about anything. Unified misses the root, and now the auto attacks from Willer just secure it. That is just an overreach from River. Not as slippery as you thought you were. He's going to be able to actually get the red buff, so trying to keep this even. The boots on the Jhin, playing some dividends. Going to be able to dodge that hook from Vista. Very good trades here from Hanabi topside. Keeping himself quite sustained and getting good hits with these scissors. Like Morgan is going to be in danger soon, I think. Oh, yep, Morgan's got to leave. So these scissors are cutting Camille down to size. Maple just getting shoved in here by Chovy. Maple trying to just pick up some CS here. He's already 10 CS under Chovy right now, and that is not a good start for this team. This is the team that we want to see some upsets out of, actually, with PSG talent. They had such a great showing at MSI, and I really think it all begins and is around Maple and his playmaking. It's just, unfortunately, he's not been able to even get out of lane. It wasn't even his teleport that came in to try to counter that situation. And now, Deft and Vista. Get some damage on this turret. Willer has arrived. And he's going to basically prevent River from doing anything here. And the full clear plans for this Talon are kind of falling apart. Jarvan does not care about getting a lot of farm. Just for a simple reference, Red Ward going to be put into on his red buff. So River's going to be tracked entirely. No surprises with this character. And now Willer's going to head on back to take care of his jungle. It was actually going to be in Morgan's favor here topside. He was able to get the back and did not even use teleport. But it's cost him a good bit of CS, a good 16, 17 CS. Alright, so let's think out loud here. Bot Scuttle is about to come up at the 6-minute mark. I think that would leave us... Is this first round of Scuttles, actually? Here comes the Yuumi, just trying to get some poke onto Chovy, but Chovy is going to just stand strong about the chain, doesn't even connect. Nope, once the talent is available, the Yuumi gets attached to the assassin. And now all Unified's got to do is try not to lose too much more CS right now. Oh boy. Yeah, Deft closing in on double the CS of Unified, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Like, I really like Jhin in the later game for just how much damage he can do with all 4 auto attacks. But he's a utility ADC.
Well, that's the thing that surprises me because, like, as you see in this game, it's a Draven game, so you want to play around bot. So I'm not surprised that we're seeing 7-minute Drake because they basically have permanent priority in this 2 versus 2. But also with things like MF Lucian, people are still roaming around the map and they're not really looking to set up dives towards the bot side of the map. So
I
yeah, a little
think
bit surprising.
so. I like what Vetis is highlighting, how sort of even with, oh boy, and here it comes into the fight. The exhaust is going to go out onto Def. Then it might actually be able to keep Unified alive. The shield's going to help out, but he's going to overstep here a little bit. And oh, and here's Willer here. He is level 6. Once this wave gets cleared out by Deft and Vista, it's going to be a dead set. Oh, and there's going to be the pullback. Willer's going to be the one to secure it. And now Kaiwing is available. Deft with a good amount of availability. Nope, and Vista's going to secure the kill himself. And now, oh, and now trying to stand aside. Vista gonna try to peel for them. Hanabi's teleported down as well as, and Morgan. It's gonna be in the favor of Hanabi. There's a wave crashing their top side. It's not gonna take a turret, but that's gonna be some more CS tonight. He's now 31 CS over Morgan. So Morgan finally getting some trouble, getting some pressure. PSG now with have a winning condition. They have a winning condition top side. We need to see River try to play around that. We need to see Kaiwing attach to him, get up there, and really dive and punish Morgan because he has no flash. He has the ignite, no teleport right now, as everyone's making their way back to their lanes. Oh, great little work there. And Willer denies that kill for Def. Def could have gotten the cash in there, so that would have also been available for Def there on to Kaiwing. So this is getting a little questionable. They're just securing kills, and it's not the worst thing in the world for the Jarvan to be 2-0 right now. But you want that cash in from Draven. You don't want to let that sit around for too long. It gets scary when there's a lot of stacks on Draven. Nothing happens, and now Hanwha Life identifying the major win. Oh, and this needlework has just gotten so much done here. Hanabi actually survives the 3-man dive and is going to maintain his lead here. PSG not really having to do much. River is going to take this opportunity now that entire dive got stuffed single-handedly by Hanabi. He's going to go get the Rift Herald. Yeah, so Hanabi making a lot of moves here for PSG and keeping them in this game. Maple still locked down mid lane. He's 20 CS down from Chovy, and Chovy's just not letting him get out of this lane, not really giving him a chance. No, Morgan's actually going to be stuffed out here. Hanabi could be slow pushing this in. He's trying to right now. Meanwhile, Deft and Vista have no problems. They're just shoving these waves in at awkward health pools on these minions, and it's going to really make it hard for the CS to come through. There we go. All right, so first Drake was picked up by HLE about 4 minutes ago. Still a 2k gold lead in their favor, and this game's going to be pretty much passively done here. River's arriving. He's got the Herald. He's got the Eye of the Herald in his hands, and Hanabi just needs to clean up this wave, and I believe they're going to drop the Herald from there. And apparently not. And there's that 1120 Gore Drinker for Jarvan. Not too many CS over River at this time, but River not able to really get anything done here. Was looking at that top side for a gank. May only have cleared out the Krugs. And yeah, Morgan's just going to be forced to just hang out and wait for things to happen. Hanwha Life invading the bot side here, River. So you have to play careful here. So you'll be able to secure at least the big Krug. That is a ridiculous premise. It's Gore Drinker. It's what's inside that counts.
Now, Def did just take away the red buff. No, he didn't. That was another jungle camp. Therefore, Willow took it.
Yep. So Willer owning the scene, owning the map here right now. The priority from mid and bot lane just allow them to get free Drakes. Like River needs to get himself topside. He's got Kaiwing on him now. It looks like. Yep. And that's going to be as good as it gets. He's going to come topside, and they need to actually get a dive here onto Morgan or something. That's 2 Drakes over to HLE before even the plates are gone. They're 10 minutes away from being able to get sold and actually just run this one out. And now Maple trying to get some connection on to Chovy. Prowling Projectile is going to be able to make the hit. Can't say that that River was spotted there. He's going to collect the crab, and now he's looking for something. This is going to be a 3-man bot. 3-man topside dive. The wave is prep. This is going to be a cannon wave. Vista has ready. He's arriving as well. And they're going to try to actually delay this situation. Herald's going to be dropped. Hanabi, I don't think, has actually put any damage into... There we go. So he's going to be in range for that. But that means Vista might be looking for a catch. Doesn't happen. Alright. And just clearing out this vision. So Humalife is showing great sense of where the game's at, great tracking of where the plays need to be. Because this is the only side of the map that PSG can really play through or play on or with. Kaiwing and Unify with this Gen Yumi combo, they're not going to win the bot side matchup. This is not in it. Now Hanabi forcing Morgan away. Yeah, this is where we need to start getting some kills on Hanabi. He needs to get more done. He's only 30 CS up over Morgan right now. It's not really extending the advantage, or the lead is not extending all that much. Meanwhile, HLE have actually secured themselves a 2k gold lead just off of a 40 CS difference in mid and a 50 CS lead bot side. Like Deft and Chovy are just rocking it right now, and they are pretty much the clear reason why there's any gold advantage for Homalife right now. Maybe like a plate and a half got caught down here. And let's see here, and like a plate for Chovy. But otherwise, I think topside has been favored in Hanabi the entire time. I don't think Camille's had even a chance to get onto any turret plates. And now we have a roam coming down. So, bringing up the part where Chovy has been fantastic this whole tournament for the laning parts of his game. Vista not going to get anything on a Maple there. A little bit of a slippery piece there. Oh, and trying to get the catch onto Vista. Rivers arrived, so it's going to get some prio bots there. Give some relief for Maple, because 80s carriers have now moved to the mid lane. Oh, I bet you're... Oh boy. Yeah, don't need no rap battles here. Out of Vedius on the cast. Get your Ghost Rider Dracos in play. Although I'm pretty sure the Vedius provides plenty of input for those rap battles. Yep, it's been a slow game. And Deft 420 stacks on this Draven right now. He's going to cash in super hard. Yeah, cross map options, but HLE is actually trying to stop them from cross mapping. The Dragon is not up for less than a minute, and HLE trying to actually secure this Herald under the nose of PSG. First out's going to be taken by Minion. It's going to be the top tower, I believe. So Morgan has lost laning phase by that metric, and they're going to stop the Herald. But now Vista looking for a catch. River going to path himself around just nicely. Chovy is going to start getting to work on this tower here. Maple, we've not seen this guy activated. Here comes the teleport play in. Now trying to get the catch on to Chovy. The chain's not going to catch, but he's going to be caught on two sides here. Hanabi has arrived, and Chovy's going to be able to actually move him. Not too far here. Keeps the mist. I don't think he had the mist on before he put out the Emperor's Drive. Yep. So great catch from PSG here. Getting themselves going. Get those jitters out from yesterday. Now they're actually going to start contending with HLE. And we might have ourselves a game here. So Maple, River, and Kaiwing working on the Drake while Hanabi's going to secure them their second turret. Keeping the gold close. And Chovy's dead. So might even be able to start bridging this CS difference between Maple and him. Cross map play. Willer is going to pick up the Herald. And that may actually help them catch up to the pace that's been set for at least turret damage. And Morgan going to equalize. He'll be able to grab his topside turret. Armor's gone. Camille hits pretty hard. That's the Triforce completed. Actually, right now, yep, all mythics are completed, except for on the supports, which is quite acceptable and expected at this point in the game. Yeah. Well, this game does feel dead even. It's just when's the shoe going to drop? Because Chovy's ramping up. Maple's not getting anything done on this LeBlanc right now. He's literally just been catching waves and avoiding the matchup. Was not able to get out of lane at all. And River has gotten like an assist off. Like there's one kill for Maple, and that was on to Chovy bot side on like a 3-man collapse with like 2 teleports involved. And River going to go for this here. Oh, last chapter. Oh, it's going to be within sight there. He's going to get knocked up. He's going to put the turret out here, but I think Chovy might actually be dead. Oh, the hook's going to put in. Hanabi trying to jump away. And Maple going to come in to actually catch that. He's going to blink back here. The turret's going to be able to probably finish him off. He's going to jump away one more time here, and there's going to be the dunk by Willer, but Maple's going to dodge it. He's fallen to Chovy. Chovy's still alive here, but here comes the last curtain from Unified to really put some damage on. Morgan looking really low here. Willer's going to try to ease his way out. But this is going to be 2 kills. Shutdown gold onto Unified. And that is a 3-for-1. Maple goes down, but PSG win the fight. And they're going to be able to actually like get some work done here. I love how Def's treating this like it's a regular turret when it's just Chovy's turret. And he's getting all this gold and XP. Mm-hmm.
Yes, they had a bit of a slow early game, but their momentum is building. They're getting stronger, and they're saying, "Hey, Hanwha, you may have been considered favorites coming into this matchup, but we can still go toe-to-toe, and we're still someone worth fearing in this group."
Mm-hmm. Alright, here comes Zoo. So Exhaust comes out here. Last chapter is about to hit, but the last little few ticks there hit onto Chovy. He goes down to like goes very low here and gets blown up by Maple. But now Maple forced to bounce back. It's going to be the last turret shot there. Oh. Yeah, Chovy's turret saves that play there. So really good play there by Maple to like distract everyone. Going to be re-engaging. Morgan just really trying to save this. The teleporting in feels like quite an overreach there. Morgan not able to get much done. And now they're actually making the move here, trying to get something done here. Going to be able to get the Herald down. And this is going to finish off this turret. Like this. So that's going to be done. Oh, a good bit of damage from Maple. He's going to be able to get Willer in half. Oh, final last curtain. It's not going to be able to get too much else done. Get some decent damage, but everyone was full of health. Not a lot of execute damage coming in.
tried to match it. They ended up losing the tower. They saw an opportunity to maybe get a pick onto Willa. Didn't quite come through. Meanwhile, Morgan, because Hanabi had just reset, had a window where he could then take that bot tower. The good news for PSG is 2 items now finished for Hanabi. Means still a very big threat. The Void staff looks like it is being worked on from Maple. As you can see, the
Cosmic Drive, kind of curious. Vista? Oh, he's going to get caught onto Unify, but there's not going to be much follow-up from that. Gale Force not even to be used. Hanabi about to get collapsed on here. River has arrived here. I'm not sure what else he's going to be able to do here. Oh, and it's going to be huge damage on the needle. We're getting so much done here. But River's going to have to get something done. He's going to be able to get caught onto Morgan. He's going to get 1. I think he's going to get 2 here as well. Now River just needs to survive here. Vista has arrived. Trovy looking dangerous here. Death from below. And he's got to get that secure. The X going to come out as well. But the kill's going to be confirmed by Trovy. Unified's here with Kaiwing and Maple, but I don't think there's much of any plays available. It's Chovy and Deft. Oh, he's going to try to get the catch onto both, but oh, that's not going to be good. Cook onto Unified. He's going to Gale Force away. Oh, Maple peeking in a little too far. This is putting some good scare onto HLE. It's not going to allow them to get this dragon. That's what they're trying to secure here. And the heal, ooh, big blow up, and that's his stacks gone. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so much for Deft. And now the teleport in from Hanabi, and River's gonna be able to teleport into this as well, and secure this Drake. So the Drake score is about to be evened out here. PSG making these plays happen. This poke in and out with LeBlanc with the cat on him, just free game. It's so free for them. Front to back fight is in the favor of Homolife. Oh, Vista trying to make a play. He's gonna get the root off onto him, but Vista's just got to get bodied, blown up. The rest of PSG there to save their AD carry. And now Willard trying to run away, but you cannot run away from River. He's going to get the Q on there. Ult on him. He's bleeding down. He's burning. Little auto attack, but it's not going to be much more. Going to be able to get the catch, and I don't think he has anywhere to go right now. Deft. Oh, Shieldbow's going to come out here. He's going to get one more auto attack. He's going to go golden. Kaiwing trying to save him, trying to distract here, trying to get the shield onto him, but he's going to get shut down. Big gold taken up. He's going to get 2 onto Deft, cashing in what he had left of his adoration stacks, but that shutdown gold is going to be great for Deft as well. And just feels like an overreach from River, trying to win too hard. The other thing to add on to what Vetty said, these kills are worth more. Shutdown gold. You're welcome. Have a good day. Yeah. So PSG, a little mistake there out of River with Kaiwing. Unfortunately, River makes mistakes. Kaiwing dies. But this is where it's at. PSG make any more of these mistakes, and it's going to be rough. Maple going to jump away from the hook and soldiers. This still feels like it's Hanolife in charge of the map and running this. They're gonna start taking over this topside river, and Baron's up. It's 3 minutes till the next Drake, which may be a Drake worth fighting for. This Mountain Drake would actually ruin a lot of what PSG want to try to do. So they really want to make sure that HLE do not get this soul. And frankly, they don't really want them to get any more mountains. Maple is a poke comp, or a poke character. Kaiwing is a poke character. Unified is going to be a long-range poke as well. Ooh, Maple getting a little bit of trouble here, but Morgan going to be rooted for 5 years and blown up here. Meanwhile, top side, HLE making the call, making the play here. Hanabi's going to arrive. River and Kaiwing available as well. Wheeler's going to have to flag and drag out. HLE on the back foot right now, trying to actually force the situation, but I think Hanabi want to clear this one up. So, vision control over to PSG. And HLE positioning again. Hanabi, don't get baited in, my friend. There's a lot of danger nearby. Oh, that's actually double scanner. I just realized that it was scanner coming out from Kaiwing over River. So yeah, double scanners there for the jungler and the support. They get to clear an incredible amount of vision. And now the river is dark for for HLE. I think they just put a ward in the back of the Baron pit. This game right now, 200 gold difference, 1 tower difference. Drakes are tied up. We're a minute and a half till that time. And I think what's going to be necessary is around in the next 20 seconds to, frankly, under a minute before that dragon starts, I think PSG are going to be looking for a pick. Teleport's available on 2 out of 3 teleport characters. Morgan's not on. No one's really in a compromised position here. Travis coming through bot river. And I think PSG are actually willing to trade this next Drake for Baron, which I don't think is a good idea. Oh, Hanabi's going to get it started right now. So 50 seconds left. Willer's smelling this one out here, but Maple is going to try to start putting up the... Oh, and there's going to be the chain. Willer's going to get locked up. He's already used what he's got. Vista is in the area. Teleport coming in from Morgan. Oh, and Vista's about to get caught out here. Brought down to half health. He's got the gray health to actually heal up on, but Hanabi's down to half health. I'm not sure if he is going to want to back off and get himself healed up at the fountain and teleport back in. But they are pushing HLE off the dragon for now, but I don't think this is going to work out like they want it to. HLE are just going to walk over now and take the strike. 10 seconds left. Like, PSG does not have the comp to quickly kill and take Baron. This is so weird. Yeah, Drake is up. Chovy's going to take it. He's got teleport. PSG are going to come back in for it. So Vista is available, but this drag is going to be taken here. Crab's going to be taken as well. So, like, this is not a trade that is actually going to work out here. Morgan blown up by Maple, but that's one. Drake put onto the side here. PSG need to commit to this. They need to win this fight or take out what they got. Oh, good QE chain combo. Chovy getting teleported in here. It's a 4v5. Hanabi looking for the flanker. Oh, they're going to get the catch onto Willer. They're going to be able to blow him up here. And this is going to be a dead jungler on the side. Hanabi skipping and slashing for it. Chovy goes in the opposite direction to try to run away. He's going to push away River. But River is going to just be able to jump over everything. And now they're going to be diving the turret. Hanabi at point blank range. He's going to get locked in here, but he's going to go golden to actually ruin the aggro. And now River is actually going to blow up Chovy. The rake does not catch the second dash here. And River is going to dodge the spears of the soldiers. That is 4 down on the side of HLE, and I believe it is time for them to turn to take this Baron. River going to need a little bit of healing there for these characters. Unified going to tank it up for now. So PSG setting this up, and really this bait seems so one-sided and just not a good idea, but they pull it off. Hanabi on this Gwen, able to just snip this Baron down, secured by Unified, and now PSG in control. First goal lead in this game that they've had, and now HLE need to find a way to stall this out or stuff this Baron play. Do they see the red ward? Did they see the control ward? Alright, so what actually goes there? Maple with this catch on to Morgan is kind of everything. He gets on over and just max range of the chain here. It procs on its second tick and blows him up. Morgan is just behind this game. There's not much else to really say. Hanabi is the carry of this team. Now Unified hanging out further back, but this is going to be the great here. It's going to come on and catch on to Willer, and then it's just pushing 1v. It feels like a 1v3 right now, but it is a 3v3. Oh, gonna get the catch off here. Gets the shutdown onto it. Goes golden to remove the aggro. The turret's gonna go down. Maple takes it for 2 shots. Really intricate play there to just make sure that no one was gonna die. That was a fantastic juggling of aggro to get Hanabi out of it. Because if Hanabi's dead, if Hanabi dies there, they can't take that Baron. The damage from Hanabi and the damage from the Gwen is actually insane for cutting down Baron and securing that objective. So PSG making a lot of work done. Can't catch the back, but they are going to start securing themselves several turrets here. This one will even it up for 3, and this is going to be the most important turret of the game. Oh, that's like 2 at once. Yep, they are 1 up, so that is going to be 2 of those. Chovy going to have to run away, and Chovy not getting a lot done right now in this. He's got the highest CS in the game. It's on Chovy to try to save this game for his team. But PSG getting what they want. PSG have gotten what they want. They've gotten the separate fights. They've gotten the flanks and the angles to just start running people down and sort of separate the fights. There is no front to back team fighting.
This could be, as you rightly said, many were skeptical after their day one performance. It felt like they were just kind of being run around by RNG, but definitely still a contender in this group. They will go 1-1 if they can get the win.
Looks like they're going to finish the last 30 seconds of their Baron to take out or try to move this bot wave. Keep the pressure towards HLE. I will say there's a lot of wards still available on the side of PSG's jungle. You see those 3 red wards, 1 in the jungle and 2 in the jungle and 1 in the river. So HLE might have some options for like some long flanks, but I would not expect it. 7 seconds left. Can they actually get anything else? Okay, they're going to open up the last curtain. And this is going to start pushing everyone. I Daft at half health. Oh, and everyone dodges it except for Willer. No one tanks it for him. He gets destroyed. And that's a 40-second timer. That's a 40-second death timer. PSG, I think right now, have enough time to back and then run back out to the field to take this Drake and get themselves their 3rd Drake. They need to deny these Drakes to make sure HLE are without any other win conditions. They're going to do just that. Willer might have enough time to actually get there, but he isn't going to be up in 17 seconds. And now Homolife trying to peek out of their base. They're going to get some of this pressure into the mid lane, give PSG that check mark to secure. And here comes the teleport in from Morgan. Going to clear out these waves, trying to wrestle back some control of the map and some priority in these lanes. Chovy's bubble's been popped, and I don't think it's going to come back up before this fight starts here. It's like a 40-second cooldown on that Banshee's Veil. Sorry for all the loudness there. Just need to readjust myself. Now, PSG starting this Drake, and I don't think HLE are going to contest it. They're going to give up this 3rd Drake. It's not Soul. So 5 minutes from now is going to be when the big Drake, the Soul Drake, is going to be of the greatest importance. That onto PSG would just make their skirmishing all the much better. Hanabi about to get caught out here. He's found Morgan. He's going to have to jump on. Maple's getting blown up. He's going to go golden here, but now they need to turn around and come on back here. Morgan is going to be isolated. He's going to be exhausted, but Willow's going to come in. Hanabi just face tanking Chovy. He is unconcerned. He's going to be put into the Coliseum, and now Unified with the shots over the bow here, keeping Chovy away from his own. Oh, and the finishing blow here, 1187. And Chovy just not getting much done in this game. His turret feels like he's doing more work than him. And now PSG in full control here. They take out 1. The rest are alive. And now Maple is going to start forcing this priority. And that's, yeah, we're tied up on Drakes. There is a 7,000 gold lead for PSG. That's wallet slapping ranges right there. And they're going to start pushing in here. They want to get the most they want to get to really set this up, because the Baron's going to be up at 48 seconds here. Hanabi should be able to hold himself here. Morgan is not going to have a chance here. Willow's going to try to come through. They're going to jump on him, but they can't do anything. The hollow mists are just ruining it, and Willow's going to die. Hanabi is gone golden here. He's going to die for this. There's going to be 3 around him. I don't think he'll be able to save him. He's going to actually come through. Needlework's going to come through and actually slow them down here. Guardian Angel's going to be procced here for the Camille, but he's going to be surrounded and destroyed here. Unified picks it up. That is 3 dead on the side of Hanwha Life. Chovy's going to be back up in 2 seconds. Can Maple and company get anything else done? Good poke onto death, but cannot get any other connections or CC lockdown. Maple trying to get some... He just gets rid of the Banshee's Veil. And I think they need to go back now. It's 7 seconds. I think they're trying to greedily actually finish this match right now. And here, yep. 10 seconds till Willer gets up, and then they will be a little too tight. And they've got to have a lot of gold sitting on them right now. PSG need to back, need to buy up, because they should be able to start gapping HLE quite handily. We're at 36 minutes into the game. 3.5 items completed on the side of Chovy. 3 and almost a half. Maybe needs to get that Medjai's finished up for Maple, because they already got 10 stacks on this Dark Seal. But now PSG this is what happens here. They overstay their welcome in the base, and now Hanwha Life are able to breathe here. This is going to be this might be just enough breath for them to get just enough map control to contest this Baron. And it's not like any of the characters on the side of Hanwha Life are incredibly behind. Chovy has 100 CS over Maple right now. He's still quite ahead of his counterpart. 5-1-5 on this Jhin. He's now we're entering later game phases here. 3.5 items for the Draven versus 4 items for the Jhin. That Draven is still going to hit like a truck with those procs, and he has the global on his hands to finish things off as well. All right, everything's black. Everything's black in this zone. Homolife gonna have to find their way in. Baron's at half health, 4.5k. They're gonna start blowing this up now. Maple trying to put it, but Willer's not gonna be able to get their way in here. And now, oh, the jump over the last chapter is gonna come through. They're gonna blow up Morgan. No chance for this man to fight her. Trove is gone. Golden Bee's gonna flash out, but he's gonna get finished off by Maple. That is 2 dead, 3 dead. Oh, soon to be 3 on the side of Homolife. Def's gotten kit, but Gwen's is gonna chase him down. You cannot hurt her while she is in her mist. Def's burning, but he is gonna be able to get out. He's gonna heal off the wolves. Him and Vista, just the bot lane. Meanwhile, River and Maple are in base. Hanabi's teleporting to base, actually. My mistake. And now Maple just trying to chase down the rest of Homolife. And that's going to be PSG's first win, handing HLE their first loss of the tournament here in groups. And that is a big smile on the side of Maple. Get him out of laning phase. Get them some ridiculous map plays around. And this team has shown up. That was a great game.